Well, this was anticlimactic.
I wanna fold clothes for you. I wanna make you feel good. Baby, I wanna do the right thing.
Hey y'all, it's producer, and I'm coming at y'all with the finale review of season 3 of Insecure Ghost Like, which I think is really funny because it's October, y'all, spooky season. But they did not do much. I was feeling very I was hungry for more, you know. They didn't do as much as I thought they would, but let's go over what they did do, okay? So like I said, it's ghost-like. So a bunch of ghosts return. We have Quantrell. He returned back and he was haunting Kelly. Tiffany, I don't know where Tiffany was on. I really don't remember what they said. But Tiffany's out there somewhere, and something's about to haunt her. Jared came back, and we'll talk about that a little bit more from Molly. And Nanceford, he don't deserve his real name. Nanceford came back. Before I drag Nanceford for being late, I should apologize for myself for this late review. I have been busy. If you haven't seen on Twitter, I have been doing a bunch of marching band and application stuff. Hashtag Hampton better give me that scholarship money. A bunch of just keeping up with my grades, and I just haven't had time to record. But things have died down a little bit, and I have a substitute again in band. So you're seeing the same woodwind closet. This is my rental tenor sax. We're not gonna get into that, but yeah, I'm apologizing and telling you what it is. But Nanceford could not give you a solid answer to why he was gone for a whole month. So what we do know is that he said he was in Houston, but he didn't really specify why. Some people were saying, you know, like he had like mental health. It sounded like depression, and I don't. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. I've never had mental health issues like that, but in my opinion, if he said he can't talk to people when he goes through this type of stuff, I think that's something you should say, like from the jump. But oh well. Anyway, I feel like he should have said something to her, you know, because no news does not necessarily translate to good news. She didn't know anything. She just know that they had a good relationship, and he just stopped talking to her. That's not good for Issa. She literally went crazy. Like, she lost her sanity. She was obsessing over him, and she had to learn to let him go. And so he crept back into her life, and he was really thinking he's going to accept her real quick. No, Issa trying to plan this party and everything that you gave her all the inspiration and encouragement for, and then you freaking ghosted on her. So I'm not surprised that she said, I'm going to need some time. I thought she was going to say space, but she said time. She didn't give you... She didn't give you Palkia, she gave you Dialga. Still Sinnoh. But yeah, so Issa, like I said, she's grown because normally she would like let Nanceford, I almost said his real name, come back into her life and pretty much dictate everything. But no, she's making decisions for her own and not getting controlled by, I guess, by what her no square wants, I guess. What her hormone wants. But while Issa's growing, it looks like Molly is regressing, but it's a good type of regression because she at least knows her problems. She sees the worst in people, and I'm glad that she's trying to make an effort to change that, but that doesn't change the fact that she is by herself, and Torian does not want to work with her. It looks like people in her, Andrew looks pretty distant to her, and everywhere else in the workplace is pretty distant. Like, she needs to work on her people skills. Most definitely. And, you know, I'm gonna just talk about this in the next video. Okay, so why were they trying to tease Lawrence and Issa? You see how Issa looked when, what's it called? When Lawrence walked by? Look at this. She said she was reading the shirt. Okay. Okay, I'm just sipping my tea on that. I don't know if you reading the shirt. But speaking of things I found very interesting, let's go back to Jared. So Molly and Jared, Molly was so pressed about Jared because she thought he was gay because he had one gay experience and that wasn't it for him. He had one gay experience and he was like, he didn't like it, so he's straight. And so he has this girlfriend, but before Molly saw the girlfriend, she saw his brother, and so she thought that the brother was his boyfriend, but that's not the case. And so she was like, I knew it. All these years I thought I missed out on a good man, and you did. You did, because he's straight, and she's so... And this isn't even her seeing the worst in people. This is just her homophobia and her just doing the most, you know? She always got to find a reason. Hold up. Okay, so my friend just walked in, but it's a good thing that she did because, well, apparently I don't have enough swords. So I'm going to have to really make this quick so I can get as much as what I want to say. So yeah, I was talking about Molly and her homophobia. And does Nathan really have mental health? I don't know. So, and another thing, we have I felt very underwhelmed by this conclusion. Like, there's a lot of unanswered questions. Like, what? We don't know the status on the Coachella. How's that gonna go? We don't know any, like, we really don't know anything about Nathan and his situation. I guess we're gonna find out about that later. And Molly's development is at a cliffhanger. And Daniel's, I mean, if y'all still care about Daniel, I sort of don't, but I think it's interesting, his music career, how's that going, huh? So yeah, it's a lot of unanswered questions, and I hope we get some resolution. But yeah, I really liked the season overall. It wasn't the best season, but it wasn't bad. But yeah, thank y'all so much for following me for this journey. And I will be doing more content as per usual, so y'all should stick around. And also, I'm just going to have to say, did y'all catch the Broken Pussy remix? That was nice to hear. It was a nice throwback. And to hear more, from ADD, he's back on the show. I thought that was nice too. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about Insecure that really warrants a long video. Yeah, I have to look up how this Google Photos thing works. But anyway, thank y'all so much for following with me. I hope y'all like my other stuff. I have a poem coming up for y'all too. So there's a lot of good, interesting stuff coming up. And like I said, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all whenever.
You ain't talking money, it's something I don't care about. Black and money minded, they call me a low, let me out. Beyond cloud, I put a rest to the naysay. I only know getting money, my only attack is